Hey y'all, hey, it is T and I am back, and today it is bridges and buckets. That's what we're going to be discussing today. I'm going to give an update on where my bridge accounts and my bucket account for my car stands today. As you all know, I recently did a video explaining what bridge accounts are and recently kind of designated 2 accounts as bridge accounts for my retirement. And I've also been tracking my car fund for quite a while up here. So I haven't given a status update of that recently. So that's what we're going to do. Let's talk bridges and buckets. Oh my. So let me start off by saying, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are not new, welcome back. My name is T. You'll find a little bit of everything on this channel, from hunting to hiking to just chats about everything. But I really do love finance content, so a lot of my content is heavily focused on finance matters. Today, I'm going to talk about bridge accounts and bucket accounts. I have recently did a video explaining what a bridge account is. For just a brief overview, a bridge account is an account, if you plan to retire early, that you will use those funds to kind of carry you through until you can touch any retirement savings that you have without tax penalty. So that's basically what a bridge account is. And I have recently designated 2 of my accounts to be bridge accounts. And also, I will be discussing a bucket account that I have, and this bucket account is my car fund, where I am saving for either a down payment or a cash car when it is time for me to replace my current car. Currently, I drive a 2014 BMW 4 Series. I don't have any issues with it. It has relatively low mileage, so I will be driving that thing till the wheels fall off because it is paid for. But I want to make sure that I am ensuring that I have funds available to replace that car should something catastrophic happen, or even repair it if I were to have a repair that costs a lot of money. So that is what that account is for. And so I've been talking about that account for quite a while, at least 7 or 8 months, because it is a bucket account that I am trying to save $8,000 in the year of 2025 for a new car. So let's get into where we are right now. I can say that the 2 bridge accounts, one of which is a Roth IRA that I only started on May 12th. And I started that account with an initial $4,000 deposit. I am only contributing $150 per month to that account, with the hopes that before year's end, I can do a lump sum deposit into it to meet my $7,000 goal. That is what I'm hoping for. But, you know, life gets to life and you never know what can happen. And then I have an investment account, and that investment account, it was started as a stash account. And I recently switched that over to Fidelity around the exact same time that I started the Roth account. And I have designated that to be a bridge account. I am contributing now, in my most recent review, I am contributing $150 to this account as well per month. But I am also contributing any and all cash rewards that I get from my credit cards. I am a almost full credit card budgeter. So I use my credit card for everything minus the mortgage. Everything I can pay on a card, I do. And I take those rewards, those cashback rewards from that, and I apply it to this particular account. This account was pretty much fully funded, if not 90% funded, from cashback rewards and or gifts from work. I was not really personally contributing very much to it because I was new to the stock market. So that is where we are. I'm going to show you where I started with each of these accounts, and then I'm going to show you an update of where we are today. The goal of this series is really to show you realistic growth with modest contributions per month. I know that up here, a lot of the times we see people with these huge balances, huge accounts, and they're showing growth based on huge figures. So I'm going to show growth based on modest figures. So here we go. All right, now, so this is what we have accumulated since May 12th. I started this account May 12th of 2025, so it's only been about 60 days. Now, keep in mind, this is one of my bridge accounts, so I do have a 401k and I do have a Roth 401k at work. So I contribute 20% to my 401k and an additional 2% to a Roth 401k at my job. I just wanted to put that out there. But this account, I started May 12th. I started it with $4,000. Now, I did get about 2 cents of, I guess it was interest for those 18 days. And then I ended up contributing $300 because I'm contributing $150 per month. So that was $150 in June, and then the $150 in July just generated. And so far I have gained $211.20. I've also gained 36 cents in additional interest. So that's a total of $211.56. However, I have $8.07 in fees deducted, and that's a combination from June and July. Now, I know people will say, why are you doing it this way? You could have an account and you don't have to have fees. I do know that there are options where I wouldn't have fees. This is really a temporary thing for me. I'm building a banking relationship with a particular institution, and I do not plan to have this money in this account forever. Also, in addition to not having this in this forever, I also don't feel like dealing with this right now. I don't feel like doing all the things and buying everything and doing that. I don't want to do it. So I'm perfectly okay with the fees for right now. Of course, when they start to get higher, I'm going to move this money. So you can best believe that. All right, for this account, now I did transfer this from a Stash account. I don't know if you guys have heard Stash, but it's an app. It's an investment app. I transferred this from that Stash account to Fidelity. And when I did so, I transferred over $6,200.35, but there was a $100 fee for the transfer, which I knew about, so I wasn't surprised, which left me with a balance of $6,100.35 in that account for the month of May. Now, I did gain a little in May, so I ended up starting June with $6,164.78. So that wasn't really bad. That wasn't bad at all. That was our half month. So then in June, I deposited about $202.20. And I gained $184.21. So I ended June at $6,551.19. And then as of July, yesterday, I had gained $78.65. I did start my deposit of the $150 per month. And I got about $2.23 in interest and dividends. But I will say that June was mostly funded with cashback rewards. Most of that $202 came from cashback rewards. And today I'm sitting at $6,796.72. So I am definitely making some gains from where I started. And from what I can see here, I've contributed about $352. I've gained about $327.29 in this account from just my gains and any dividends. And I will say that I reinvest my dividends, so any dividends that I receive go right back in. All right, y'all. This one is short and sweet. This is my car fund. I was contributing $500 a month to this fund. And then I decided that after I did a lump sum in May, I did a $2,000 lump sum. Once I did that, I decided that I could take this down to $400 a month, and then I shifted that $100 to my investment account instead. So that's what I've been doing. I'm currently sitting at $6,000 in that account. I have gained $63.79 in interest, although the interest has gone down just slightly, but it's still better than nothing. And so that is my status on this. I'm almost at the end of my little fill-in here that once every one of these is green, I will know that I've reached my $8,000 goal. And that should be the case as long as I keep contributing my $400 a month until the end of the year. So hopefully I can round this thing up and be done. So as y'all can see, I'm not making these huge gains in these accounts. These accounts aren't doubling overnight. I'm not turning $500 into $5,000 in a day. They are slow and steady. So just keep in mind that your growth may be slow and steady, but growth is growth. So be proud of every little step that you're making. Don't compare your savings goals and savings abilities to other people, because there are so many factors that go into what you can save, how you can save, how much you can save. So just stay slow and steady on your pace, or just stay focused toward your goal and keep plugging away at it little by little, and you will get there. I promise you, you'll get there. Am I going to say life isn't going to happen? Nope. Life is going to happen. It is going to happen every time. But as long as you are making a commitment to trying to reach your goals, that is better than anything you could ever do. So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Peace.